Welcome back programmers in the all-in-one code. In the today's section we are going to talk about how to use voice recognition and PyTTSX3 API to create a speech into text and a text into speech program. Okay, so today's agenda is we are going to create two functions. So the first function is text to speech and the second one is speech to text. Okay, so let's try. First we are going to obviously import PyTTSX3 and how to download PyTTSX3 in your IDE or in your environment. So just check out my description or just write in your console pip install PyTTSX3 and pip install speech recognition and pip install PyAudio. These three packages we need for today's video. Okay, so let's import speech recognition. Okay, so the first one is text to speech. So let's say def text to speech and it takes only one parameter. So the one parameter is text, obviously, because we are gonna converting text into the speech, the audio. Okay, so let's try. First we have to create the PyTTSX3 engine. So now what is engine? Engine is help us to connect the hardware, and in the engine we got a lots of function like say, say. Let's use, but first let's create engine. Eng equal to pyttsx3.init. So this is our engine. Init means all function or default. If you know object oriented, so you know what is init. So basically init help us to create the engine. Now that we created our engine, let's try to add comment engine. I don't know this is the right spelling or not. Okay, we got engine now. So now let's create speech using say function. So the function is eng.say. With this function the program are gonna talk with you, and the talk is whatever text you enter in here. Okay, and whenever you run this code it is gonna run, but you can't hear anything because it is gonna run for a millisecond, very small time. And for program to complete this all text, you have to do is eng.run and wait function. You have to call this function run and wait. So it is gonna run this text and wait for some time so you can hear all of the text, and then it is automatically gonna close. Okay, so that's the 3 line you have to do for text to speech. So that's a very simple. Now let's run this code. Let's say def. Now let's first run this code so we can see it is working or not. Let's add text equal to all in one code. So the text is welcome to all in one code, and then I'm gonna save this code. I'm using Sublime text editor. You can use any text editor you want. So in here I'm gonna just run my code. Let's try.
To all in one code.
Did you hear that? Let's run this again.
Welcome to all in one code.
So it says welcome to all in one code. Let's remove this code and let's say text equal to, let's say I am not whatever it is you think I am. So this is my line and I want to my program to say this line. Okay, I'm gonna save this and then I'm gonna run this code.
I am not whatever it is you think I am.
So that's how we can create the text to speech program. So this is the very simple program. Now let's create the speech to text. So how we are gonna do this? How we are gonna recognize the speech from human? This is the very difficult part. but don't worry, we are gonna use the Google API. We are not gonna make the all artificial intelligent program to recognize our voice. We are gonna simply use that API. So, and for that we are gonna use the speech recognition, and I'm gonna import speech recognition as SR because this is a very long name. You can name it anything, I just name it SR. Okay, speech recognition. So I don't need to call this function now. Now let's create def speech to text. In here we don't need to pass any parameter because we are not getting from program anything. So let's try. First we are gonna create the recognizer, and for that we have to do is r equal to sr dot recognizer. This is the function. It helps us to recognize the voice. Okay, so let's comment in here recognize voice. Now we have to create the microphone. So we are not gonna actually create microphone, we are gonna use the microphone as source. So how we are gonna do this? And for that simply we are gonna use the with statement. With sr dot microphone, this is the function, as source. You can name it anything, but this is our microphone source. Source is our microphone. So we are gonna heard from the microphone. So that's why we need microphone. Without microphone we can't input something. Okay, so we have to add input of voice in our program. So that's why we need microphone. So now that we got microphone, let's listen something from user. So listen, and for that let's say audio equal to sr dot listen and pass the src. Now listen function take only one parameter, so that one parameter is source. From what source you want to listen something? So I want to listen from microphone, so listen from microphone. So that's how you can listen something. So we need to recognize the voice, and for that the function is r dot listen, because recognizer dot listen function we have to use here. Now how we know we want to start speaking? How user know they need to start speaking now? And for that we are gonna print something. So the print statement is listening, so user know it start. Listening is starting now. Okay, so listening is help us to user to know, so the listening is started. Okay, and when the listening is closed, just write time over. So that is it. Now let's recognize the voice. Now you can use any API you want, but we are gonna use the Google API to recognize the voice. Now let's return. Yes, we are returning. You can directly print in here, but let's try to print in here. Print r dot recognizer, sorry, Google recognize. This is the function. Sorry, I just flip the function. Recognize Google. So the function is recognize Google. So that's the function, recognize Google, and we have to pass the audio. Now what have I done in here? So first I listen from the user. In here it is gonna just listen from the user, just listen from user. Okay, we got only audio. Now how function know that audio is word or syntax? And for that we are using recognize Google. In here we actually recognizing the whole audio and printing that whole audio. Okay, so that's the basic thing. Let's try. let's run this code. Speech recognition. Let's run. First I'm gonna save this. Oops, I made a mistake in here. I wanna call the function speech to text. Speech to text, okay? In here I just added 2p. That's my fault. Let's save this code. Now let's run this code. First I have to add the, okay, let's save and let's run. I am not whatever it is you think I am. You can see we got the whole text. I am not whatever it is you think I am. Let's run this code again. Welcome to All-in-One Code. Welcome back, programmers. You can see we got whole list. Welcome to All-in-One Code. Welcome back, programmer. There is a mistake. Program was. Let's try this last time. You can see whenever I didn't say something, it is gonna give us the error. Now why we got the error? So for fix that, what we are gonna do is we are gonna use the try statement. Try to return, because now we are returning. Try to return r.recognize Google and pass this audio again, except now in here we are gonna write the error. So the error is, now if you don't know this try or except, check out my previous video or search this in the Google. This is the basic part of Python. Okay, so the error is make sure your internet is open or say something. Okay, so let's try this code again, and this time again I'm not gonna say anything. You can see we got this print statement, make sure your internet is open or say something. So that's how you can reduce this whole error so user can't confuse. Okay, now let's try this again with my voice. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Oops, why we didn't got any output? Let's try again. I'm not. Okay, so the problem is in here because we are returning something. So whatever we are returning, it is gonna store in here. So let's say audio equal to speech text, and whatever this is returning, it is gonna store in ADO. Let's print this ADO in here, and now let's save and let's run this code. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. Your jobs are joke. You can see you got whole text. So no one told you life was gonna be this way. So because I like friends. So that's how you can create the speech to text and text to speech. So that's how you can create these two function, and all code is gonna available in my allinonecode.pythonanywhere.com site. Link is in the description. Now with the use of these two function, we can create the actual home assistant system using Python. So if you wanna learn how to create the Google Home Assistant like Home Assistant, you can name it anything. So comment me for that. If I got lots of comment, then I'm gonna create the Logan's Home Assistant, which my name, and we are gonna actually create the home assistant system using Python. So next video is gonna be awesome. So if you like this video, share this video to other programmers, comment me for the next video, hit on the bell icon and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll never miss my latest update. So see you guys in the next video. Thank you.